If you're interested in the Aer Flight Pack 3, I guarantee you this is the only review you'll ever need to watch to decide whether or not this is the pack for you. And you're gonna wanna stick around to the end of the video, because if this is not the pack for you, I'm gonna make some alternative recommendations that I think will better suit your needs. Let's start by talking about the gist of the Aer Flight Pack 3. This is a bag that could be an everyday carry backpack, I guess. But in reality, as the name suggests, this is a pack that is great for flight, in particular your carry-on. Why? Because Aer has created an incredibly efficient 3-in-1 product that is just designed to be taken on airplanes. We've got a luggage pass-through holder. The size is 20 liters, which is perfect for carry-on, because even the small budget airlines will still let you carry this thing onto the actual flight. It gives you plenty of organization for your tech gear as you're headed off to those business meetings, but also a surprising amount of space in the main compartment for all of your travel essentials, clothes, toiletries, more tech gear. That's where this goes. All while looking super cool and super chic with Aer's anonymous, hip, businessy, just really sharp looking branding. Aer utilizes some of the best materials in the games. I'm talking YKK zippers, 1680 ballistic nylon from Cordura, Duraflex hardware. It currently comes in 3 color options. You've got ballistic nylon black, ballistic nylon gray, and X-Pack black. It weighs a slightly heavy 3.4 pounds. This is the bag when it's empty. This is the bag when it's full. And I'll pack this bag throughout the entire review so you can see the best ways to pack it out. This is the bag on me. For reference, I'm 5'8". Aer offers a lifetime warranty on manufacturing defects. And for all you see before your eyes, this pack runs around 180 USD. And if at any point in this review you're thinking to yourself, holy 180 for that? That's a steal. And you're gonna make a purchase, we do ask that you do so using the first link in the description. The reason is that link makes sure that you get the best price, and it also helps to support the Nomads Nation YouTube channel, which we greatly appreciate. Thank you. All right, let's start off by talking about the front of the Aer Flight Pack 3. The first thing to note about the front is the material. It's like the aggressive part of the identity of most Aer products, and this material is 1680 ballistic nylon from a company called Cordura. Cordura makes the best ballistic nylon in the game. It's rugged, yet smooth, it's durable, yet businessy and sexy. It's just got kind of it all going on, and it's Aer's signature material. Also notice Aer is very subtle with their branding. We've just got their this little guy right here, which kind of gets sort of lost in the myth, just like that little guy. We've got a YKK PU coated zipper, number 8, I believe, maybe number 10, cutting right through the middle. Big part of the identity of this bag and the aesthetic, and it's PU coated. That means it's weather resistant. So anything that you have in there will be protected from the elements, but it also means the zipper takes a little bit extra to sort of open it and close it. But thank God, Aer has put these little pull tabs on either side to give you a little bit of extra leverage and or support when you want to access the compartment. When you get in this pocket, it's pretty basic. There's no additional pockets within pockets. It's just a big space, covers half the bag. It doesn't go up, but you do have a key ring in there, which I find peculiar. I don't know if that's the spot that I would put the key ring. I don't have a problem with it. I like it because, think about it, this is a flight pack. It's not an everyday carry pack, so I don't need quick access to my keys, so I don't need it super quickly accessible. I just want it somewhere that's like stored away, that's safe and secure, so when I get home, I know where my keys are, but they were safe and secure the whole time. I don't know if that's the best spot for it, but let's go with it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the keys there, and I'm gonna put like medicinal stuff, Tylenol, gum, tissues, right? That's just stuff I might wanna access quickly, so it seems like a good spot to put it. But because of actually the size of this, you can put some bulkier bits of gear in there as well, right? Overhead headphones, let's test it out. My Sonys don't fit in there with the case, but in case you wanted to take them out, they will absolutely fit. But that's just to kind of showcase the size of the pocket for you, but it's not where I'm putting my headphones. Now, moving up a little north, we'll move to the first larger pocket of this pack, which I like to call the tech pocket, or compartment masterpiece, if that's what you're into. It should be noted that to access this compartment, you have 2 YKK zips. What number are you? Number 10. They're chunky. And unlike this compartment is not PU coated, so it's not as water resistant. But the cool thing is, if you are super into security and anti-theft measures, these 2 zippers pull together and you can lock them, or you can sort of do one of these with the Aer zipper pulls, which doesn't completely stop a thief, but it will just kind of keep your stuff slightly more secure. Anyways, back inside, the zips kind of go down to here, so there's not a full clamshell style opening, but you really can get in there, which I really like. And yeah, I mean, you know, pockets. Let's talk about it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different compartments here, and then plus you can just stick things right in this part as well. I like this part because you got some expansion, just like this pocket expands a bit, so does this entire section. So if you want to put something bulkier there, like your Bluetooth over-the-head headphones, or maybe a jacket or a sweater, it'll definitely fit. Let's put some smaller things in the smaller pockets and go from there. Laptop charger, hard drive. I'm gonna do a mouse right here. I like this pocket because it's got a meshy sort of material, which is stretchy. So if you have something bulkier, it'll sort of fit in there nicely, but I think it's perfect for my Magic Mouse. Got a wrist pad holder, keep your hands nice and healthy. Now here's something interesting. Now normally when I travel, I'll bring a tech pouch with me. This is the Aer Slim pouch, right? Aer goes in hand really well together. But I wonder like if you actually need a pouch like this, or if this is sort of like trying to replace that. Because normally I'd bring an extra backup battery, a couple batteries, wires. But normally this stuff would like be in here. So I'm saying I don't need that. I'm just gonna go ahead and load up everything in here. I'm gonna put my batteries. This zippered pocket, I think me thinks it's a good spot for all my wires. So it's nice and tidy. They all go there. And then my wrist mouse pad thing, I'm putting that on the bottom. And now I kind of got like my office with me, and it's kind of cool. I don't know if this is the optimized way to travel for me, but I kind of like it. Finally, we have this compartment right back here, which is a big compartment. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag. You might think to yourself, Aaron, put your laptop there. That's not where the laptop goes. But what I will put there, always travel with a couple of notebooks, and I always travel with a Kindle. Slide them on down. My work notebook, got a moleskin, tons of room in there. I mean, you can fit books, you can fit documents, you can fit whatever you want to really fit in there within reason. And yeah, our tech compartment is decked out. Let's see if it will close. Abso-friggin-lutely. And because of the size of this bag, 20 liters, it's kind of nice because it can fit on most airplanes underneath the seat in front of you. So when it's like in position, right? Like you're sitting and then you're like, oh, I need my charger or a wire for some reason. You just kind of pop this open and it's in prime seat in front of you positioning. Now let's talk about the middle of the Aer Flight Pack 3. First up on this side, we have a water bottle holder. I like this water bottle holder because it's sort of kept nice, tidy, and flush with this zipper, right? Not using it, zip it up, and it's flush against the bag. But when you need it, like for me with my 22-ounce Columbia water bottle, it's a nice fit. It's a little tight. Yeah, it's tight. On the top, we have a really cool pocket, which in the last version, the Aer Flight Pack 2, utilized a different material. And I complained about that material on my review, and Aer changed the material, and I'd like to think that it was me who changed this material. But what I love about this material is, unlike its predecessor, is it's a nice microfiber material, which means that it has anti-scratch property and a really nice amount of padding for it, which, when all of those things are combined, makes it a perfect location for your sunglasses. Go ahead and pop them in there. Also could be a good spot for a phone. I usually keep my phone in my pocket at all times, but if you wanted to, because of the size, you can probably fit both. You know what, screw it. I'm a new man, my phone's going in there. Zip it up. Also should be noted, different sort of a zip, YKK still, but also not PU coded. Now let's talk about two of the carrying options. We have briefcase mode and messenger mode. Out of all the options on this bag, briefcase mode would be my least favorite. And there's a few reasons for that. Reason number one, it's not really comfortable carrying a bag in like briefcase or duffel mode. I just think that, you know, it's just not comfy. Number two, I don't think that it's like the most padding here. This is sort of coarse, sort of hard, but also like, it's just not like something that I'm like super stoked to be carrying. I do like there's a little buckle here, which can help keep the experience tidier, right? These aren't flying all over the place. You pop these together, and then you're good to go there. But the good thing is that, well, you see what just happened? Because one other thing that I don't like about briefcase mode is that whole water bottle conundrum right there. In briefcase mode, the water bottle's below it, which means best case, when you're trying to put the briefcase down, you're getting this thing going on. And worst case, the water bottle just completely falls out. I'm gonna keep this out for now. But while I'm not super stoked about briefcase mode, I love me some messenger mode for a few reasons. One, messenger mode, it's just cool, you look awesome. But number two is much more comfortable. Aer provides this shoulder strap right here, which is really well ventilated, really well padded. Look at the cushion that you've got going on there. And overall, it's just a really comfortable wearing experience, and it's not too big. One thing to note though, with all these different carrying options, it can get a little chaotic and hectic quick, you know, like these zippers get you into the main compartment. There's just a lot of going on. But if you're like, I don't want to do messenger mode right now, easy to unbuckle on either side. Go ahead and stow this away in your backpack and then take it out when you need it. Now, getting into the main compartment when you are in briefcase mode, you're gonna have to unsnap that, and then yet again, 2 chunky YKK zips, non-PU coated, but lockable or semi-lockable. And then we're into the main compartment. Now, notice with the main compartment, we have like a weird 3/4 zip opening type situation where it goes all the way down to this side, but only to right here. Why might that be? If you said because of the water bottle holder, you are correct. The water bottle holder is right there, so it can't really go past that, like be like a good user experience. So therefore, you got this, which is not the end of the world, but I like this main compartment because it's pretty simple. We got 2 pockets on this side, a large pocket here, and then your laptop sleeve. I don't know what I put in these pockets, maybe some socks, maybe some undies. I'm gonna leave them unused right now, and I'll pack this out with some other stuff. But before I do, actually, let's talk about this laptop sleeve. Because yet again, another big upgrade from the Aer Flight Pack 2 to the Aer Flight Pack 3 is this laptop sleeve. The last one on the Flight Pack 2 wasn't too hot. This one though, yet again, better material, microfiber properties, tons of padding, which is obviously important because my $2,000 laptop is literally 10 times the price of the $200 bag. So I want this to be nice, safe, sound, and cozy wozy, which it feels in there for sure. And there's a little bit of a false bottom, not much. Goes to like right there. So you got like this much of a false bottom on the bottom. So if you do drop the bag, it gives you a little bit of breathing room so you don't have a heart attack right away. It's not the tidiest or the tightest laptop compartment. Very important to note, but it does get the job done, especially when it's packed out with other things. Let's do that right now. All right, some packing cubes, travel pillow, dop kit, spare jacket, laptop stand, sling from Aer when I get to my location, and my bulky headphones. Will you fit? Let's find out. I'm gonna start with the packing cube. It's a pretty big packing cube, but we're getting a decent fit. It's a packing cube from Manal. So that's the bottom thing that I need the least. I got another packing cube I'll put right there. Dop kit, I need that. We're already getting tight on space now. But you know what, to be honest, I'm being a little over ambitious right now anyways, right? Because in essence, you're not gonna travel the world with this pack by itself. You're tag teaming with this bag. You're saying, yo, I got a suitcase and this bag, and it's like, yo, you come with me on the plane, suitcase, you go downstairs, we cover all ends, make sure that the whole team's good to go. So you probably wouldn't even need these packing cubes and everything in there. I'm just throwing them in just so you can see just in case, because maybe you're a paranoid traveler just in case like your suitcase goes missing, you still want some clothes with you. I get it. I literally just flew 5 days ago and they lost my bag and they had to bring it to my house like 10 hours later. So the goal of this is just to kind of show the ultimate capacity of what this bag can pack out. I think this stuff may be a little over ambitious. Let's try and close this and see what I got to work with. Oh yeah, it's still a nice fit though. Oh, for sure, that's tight. Then I can go ahead and strap my travel pillow to the top, headphones around the neck, my sling, I can fit right here, obviously. Oh yeah, we are rocking and rolling. Put on the jacket, leave this at home, and now I'm a 1-bag travel extraordinaire. And one more note about the middle, we have this top handle right here. A little bit of padding, nice. You can hang up your bag if need be. Really, it's not really meant to be carried like that. You're gonna carry the bag with these handles, but this top handle is nice to have. Decent space to grab it, job well done. Finally, let's talk about the back of the Aer Flight Pack 3. Shoulder straps. Aer, simply put, in my opinion, has the best freaking shoulder straps in the game. They are cushiony, they are ventilated. They are a joy to wear. They just feel nice, man. Especially I packed this bag out for 20 liters. It's a lot heavier than I thought. And it just feels good. That extra cushioning just feels really, really nice. A few more notes on these shoulder straps. We have a sternum strap right here, which is great to help keep your back nice and healthy by redistributing the weight towards your torso and less against your back. This sternum strap is removable and modifiable in its location, right? So I like to wear mine a little lower down. That's perfect. Magnetic, easy to snap into place. Above the shoulder strap on one side, we have an external lash point. This is good if you want to clip things on. Maybe you can slide your sunglasses on there. You can clip a carabiner. And then on the other side, we have another example of Aer's super subtle, super quiet branding. We got some nylon here, average nylon. I'm not crazy about it, but it's also probably durable. It should stand the test of time. We have some web holders, AKA I refer to them as dangle stoppers, to the humor of my community. And this is great because it helps, as my name suggests, to keep the dangle from stopping, because nobody wants a bunch of dangle all over the place. This keeps the dangle nice and tidy. But then let's say you're like, wait, this is a 3-in-1. I'm sick of backpack experience. I want to see what that messenger's all about. Well, the cool thing is that you don't just like flip it over and carry it in briefcase or messenger mode and have these things flapping around. We have a stowaway system, which is why this is such a fantastic 3-in-1. And the way that it works is simple. You just go ahead and unbuckle, and then to stow the shoulder straps, you simply lift them up, and you got this little guy right there. Pop it into place. Number 1, slide it on down. Number 2, you can go ahead and tidily put them into either side. Do note that the more full the bag is, the more difficult this entire process is going to be to do. The shoulder straps are stowed. Now, what's interesting is that the Aer Flight Pack 2 had the stowaway system, but it was different. It was a zippered system, so you would unzip and then put the shoulder straps in there, and then you would re-zip, and it would completely hide the shoulder straps. I actually preferred that system a bit more, actually a lot more. It was cleaner to do and cleaner to sort of look at, aesthetically speaking. So yeah, I'm not super stoked that they changed that. It does get the job done, just not as great as the other one did. And then when you're in backpack mode and you're wearing this, you can see right here, we got some really great back padding. Yet again, the Air mattress experience, as I often refer to it as, super cushiony, super comfortable, super ventilated, great materials. Air's bags are just the most comfortable. And what's cool is, like I said, this is your traveling companion with your suitcase, right? Because you're a businessman or woman with your business flight pack, and you just don't always want to carry your business flight pack. So this luggage pass-through holder allows you to keep the bag on the luggage, so help spare your back or your hands or wherever you're carrying the bag. It's a nice thing to have. I always prefer my luggage pass-through holder to be this way as opposed to this way, but it still gets the job done. Let's talk about the overall pros and the overall cons of the Aer Flight Pack 3. Overall pro number 1, for the materials and build that you're getting, it's very well priced. Overall pro number 2 is some upgraded microfiber materials in this pocket and in the laptop section. And pro number 3 is I reviewed a lot of backpacks that try to be multiple bags in one. Most of them fail miserably, but this bag freaking nails it. And speaking of bags that are sort of multiple bags in one, I'm not sure if you heard, but here at Nomads Nation, we're actually building our own 3-in-1 backpack on this channel, and we're documenting the entire process. But not only that, we're getting our community involved, where you can actually vote on some of the key features, the materials we use, the locations of the pockets, the colors, you name it. I want your vote. It's like a politician, I want your vote. But seriously, I want you to participate in the survey and help make this a community backpack. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, check the description, look for the second link, and that'll lead you to our Building a Backpack homepage, where you can sign up and you'll get an email right away showing you the design of the backpack we're working on and asking your opinion on a crucial survey. I hope to see you in your inbox. Anyways, back to this guy. But on the flip side, I'm gonna give you a few cons. I got a few. Con number 1, not super stoked that they changed the shoulder strap stowaway system. It works, but I like the other one better. Con number 2, the comfort of briefcase mode is kind of average at best. And con number 3 is just the compromised everything with this water bottle holder when you're trying to be in messenger mode or briefcase mode. It's just kind of like a complicated dance that you have to do to make it all work. So if you're still watching this, you might be thinking to yourself, I'm buying one. Then A, good job, you're awesome. B, we do ask that you make your purchase using the first link in the description. That link makes sure that you get the best price, and it also helps us support the Nomads Nation YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Perhaps I didn't sell you on the Aer Flight Pack 3. I was close, you're still here, but not close enough. Don't worry, let me see if I can tempt you with a few alternative recommendations that I think are close to this bag, but bring something slightly different to the table. Alternative recommendation number 1 is going to be the Aer Travel Pack 3 Small. This is an ideal pack for you if you're loving what Air's bringing to the table with the flight pack, but you just realize, I don't need the messenger brief thing, I just want a backpack. If so, go ahead and navigate down to the description of this video, and you'll find a link to our full review of the Aer Travel Pack 3 Small. Alternative recommendation number 2 is going to be the Black Ember Forge. The Black Ember Forge is really similar to the Aer Flight Pack 3. It's like a 3-in-1, but it just brings a new design and aesthetic and feel to the table. To learn more about the Black Ember Forge, take a look in the description below and you'll find a link to our full review. And finally, alternative recommendation number 3 is going to be the Manal Daily Bag. This is a backpack first, but it can also stow away the shoulder straps and be carried as a briefcase and or in messenger mode. But it's a lot more simple and stripped down. And it makes for a fantastic everyday carry backpack. To learn more about the Manal Daily Carry 3.0, take a look below and you'll find a link to our full review. If you're still watching this, you might be looking for a really great carry-on backpack. If so, you should watch our roundup of the 7 best carry-on backpacks. I go through what to look for in a carry-on, as well as some of the best brands in the game. Be sure to watch it and let us know if you have any questions in the comments. My name's Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.